got the moonshine street light. Step into another night, illuminated cause we feel right. 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 Of the doorway at midnight.
Please enjoy it.
Burn my lungs on the cold.
Please enjoy it.
It's 15 to 5, I'm still wide awake. Something on my mind, I can't hide away. I'll kiss the ground at your feet. We'll rise up from the ashen heat. You write the reason to go on. I'll turn your lullaby into song. Unite us, something that you can't. days. There's a million moments left burning on the highway. I'll hide the rain, lose control. You let the sky to lead us home. My sweet bullets right the wrong. I'll turn your lullaby into song. Unite us, something that you can't erase. Let the vision never fade. Come together now to kiss the crown at your feet. We'll rise up from the action heat. You'll write a reason to go on. I'll turn your lullaby into song. I'll kiss the crown at your feet. We'll rise up from the action heat. You'll write a reason to go on. I'll turn your lullaby into song.
I wanna say come on, come out, don't know why you've just been hiding lately. They're telling you you're on, come on, if you want it then you got it, baby. Oh, 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 and dreams are always real if the way you feel is burning fire inside, inside of you. It makes you feel high, fly the speed of light, and you want it all the time. The world can be a stadium, and everybody's watching. Come on, we gotta live it up, 'cause this could be a moment. You could be the superstar, superstar. Yeah, you could be the superstar, superstar. You are the superstar, superstar. Walk right in, the stage, this is a stadium. So when your times are hot, your heart is the one that you gotta listen to. Beating all the odds, if you wanna be the best, that's what you gotta do. You're gonna be a hero if you stand up for what you believe. You're gonna fly the speed of light, your life's out on the line, but you're gonna get it this time. Right now, it's your time. thin. I'm sinking in the hollow ground. Nothing can stop me wanting you somehow. I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold, I won't be alone. We won't be
As I fell to the ocean floor, fading light through an open door, I saw myself rise with the water. And you thought that we will be here all day, we'll stay until it's over. Till the world's out of sight, we will stand, we won't fight. It's not over till it's over. Through the nights in the rain, through the time and the pain, we stand, we'll never fall. And then at the end of it all, we will win, we will chant. It's not over till it's over.
Thank you, sir. How are you? How's it going? All right. All right. Everybody settle down. I want to get a gun. I do. I really do. I never had that feeling before till I moved out to Los Angeles. This city just messes with your mind, you know? It's overpopulated, technically doesn't have a water supply, right? The dollar's crashing. Shit keeps you up at night. You're just thinking, what am I gonna do when the zombies come? Right? Start reading up on shit, get some powdered food, plant some zucchini, get a windmill, right? And that's all well and good, but if you don't know how to fight, all you're doing is gathering supplies for the toughest guy in the block. Right? Just thinking about that. What am I gonna do? Some dude turns me upside down, starts shaking the gold coins out of my pockets. I gotta get a gun. So I'm on the road, right? I'm in Reno, great gun town. So I go down to their little gun store, right? Come walking in, there's some redneck there. I'm like, hey man, I want to get a gun. He's like, I hear you. What you looking for? What you want? Mossberg, over under, 357 Magnum, right? Starts rattling off all this gibberish, right? I don't know shit. I'm trying to play it off. I feel like a bitch because I don't know anything about guns. So I was like, what do I do here? Hell, I'm gonna go with honesty. I go, look, dude, I don't know anything about guns. They terrify me, but I'm worried about the zombies. All right? Dude's just like, you need a shotgun. You need a shotgun, man. It's got a good spread. It's easy to load, doesn't have a lot of working parts, got a good spread. He kept saying that. It's got a good spread. I'm like, what does that mean? He goes, well, it means you ain't got to be that accurate. It's got a good spread. Further away you are, the more shit you hit. It's got a good spread. In fact, you got a problem over here, you ain't even got to look. You just turn, wow, that's it. You ain't got a problem over here anymore. Anything that was even remotely a problem ain't there anymore. Trust me. And then these people here, they saw what you just did here. You ain't got a problem here either. Feel me? 90 degrees taken care of right there. One shot. These people get smart, flip it over. Wow! That's it. It's got a good spread. So I'm like laughing my ass off. I'm like, dude, look, I just want to shoot the guy. I don't have to do a bunch of drywall work, you know? Reframe my diploma, get my parakeet another friend, you know? I just want to shoot the guy. So I'm like, you know, how about one of these pistols? So he does like that classic, like that redneck trailing off thing, like, you want a pistol? Go ahead, get a pistol. What do I know? I just been here 20 years. You know? Get a shiny one, right? So I was like, dude, what's wrong with getting a pistol? He goes, I'll tell you what, buddy. Because life ain't a movie. You feel me? I'm like, no. Can you please stop speaking in these backwoods riddles? Can you just say what you're saying? I told you I don't know shit about guns. Come on, do me a solid here. He goes, well, look, you ever watch a movie? Guy go, blah, blah, blah. He kills 3 people. Real life, man, you miss. You miss all the fucking time. You miss enough times, man, you're empty. You might as well just be standing there with a big stapler in your hand. Then what you gonna do? I was like, well, fuck it, let's get the shotgun. So he's all ready to box the thing up, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I live with my girl, I can't just show up with a shotgun, right? That's not some shit you can just come home with. If I found this stool on the side of the road, I can come home with this. Look at it. We can refinish it. We can carve our initials in it. We can have a good time, right? They just show up with a shotgun. Hey, I got it for us, right? One barrel for you, one for me? No. So she kiboshes the whole thing. Till the other night, somebody broke into our car sitting in the driveway. Starts fucking with her head, right? So she starts reading up on guns, you know? She's reading too much, because now she wants to get one, but she's just like, well, I heard you got to keep the bullets in the safe, keep the stock in the garage. And then what? Then what? I run around the house and assemble it? There's some dudes chasing me with an axe? You know, even thinking this thing through, sweetheart. Just running around. Where's the scope? It's in the living room. He's in the living room. No, we're getting this thing. I want that fucking thing loaded right on the bedroom wall, right there. I'll put that thing up my jam sleeves, just like that. There's no other point. That's funny though when you talk about getting a gun, you know? People like they either totally for it or completely against it. You know, they either go nuts and start screaming, right? Or they start throwing out those stats. You know, actually you increase your chances of getting shot by 80% the second you get a gun in the house. Really? What, because I'm going to load it and shower with it? Like, The fuck? I know it's dangerous. You get a pool in your backyard, you immediately increase your odds of drowning in your backyard, right? You couldn't do that before. Now you step on a rake, in you go. No, I'm telling you. I don't buy into any of that shit. Stats are so fucking stupid. You know? Not that they're stupid, it's the way people apply them. You already have your mind made up, and then you go to I'mRight.com, and you start memorizing a bunch of shit, and then just throw it up at people. This guy tried to get me to go scuba diving. I go, I'm not going, I don't want to get eaten by a shark. He's like, well, actually, 90% of shark attacks actually happen in shallow water. It's like, no shit, that's where the people are. Now, it's called the beach. 90% of people are frolicking along the coastline. It's like there's people swimming to Europe. Let's go to Iceland, you pussies! Right? I don't know. But actually, I actually like Los Angeles. One of the few East Coast people that likes it. All my moron New York friends and Boston friends, they come out there, try to get a good slice of pizza at 4 in the morning. They can't. Like, this fucking place sucks. It's not like exactly where I left. What's the point of traveling if it's gonna be different? They're so fucking stupid. Get a burrito and go on a hike. What's wrong with you? You're gonna go to Hawaii? There's no pond hockey. This place sucks. I gotta admit, the only thing that freaks me out about Los Angeles is all the plastic surgery. I don't get it. Why do people get plastic surgery? You know? Why can't you just admit it's over? You know, you had your time. Stop trying to look fuckable in your 50s. It's weird. With their faces yanked back, looking all shiny, right? Not to mention, they haven't even figured it out. You know? Why would you get a facelift? Can't you look at other facelifts and realize they haven't worked all the bugs out yet? Right? That's what you want to look like? Like you just lost a fight 3 days ago? Don't be a hero. Let somebody else go in there. Take the fucking beats. You lay back. Wait it out. They're just lying to people. I know, looks great. Put a little ice on it. We'll see you in a couple weeks. All right, take it easy. Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened? We followed every step. Did we miss something? Oh, hey. Oh, here's your keys. There you go. Almost didn't recognize you. You look so young. All right, take it easy. She gone? All right, she's gone. All right, shred everything. Shred it. No, you're nuts. You wait it out. Let them figure it out. Then you fucking go in. Don't be a goddamn hero. You know? Look at hair plugs. Hair plugs don't look half bad now. Saw this guy the other night on TV. He's like, oh, God, I wish I did this 10 years ago. It's like, no, you don't. 10 years ago, when they were stapling ant legs to the top of people's heads. Remember that? Your eyes would water looking at their hairline. Like, is that sewn in? I see pine tar. They used to put you in like a headlock. Hold still. Use like a nail gun. Hold still. Guys would tap out after a row and a half. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. You wish you got hair plugs 10 years ago. Do you wish you got polio 60 years ago? What else is on your wish list, sir? No, you don't fuck with your face. Okay? I understand liposuction. They screw that up. You can put on a shirt, right? There's no shirt for your face. Who do they think they're fooling? But they're stupid, you know? And then you lie to yourself. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna have this done. No, you're not. You're not. What are you? You're just gonna wax the fender on your car? Then that's it. And the rest of it looks all shitty. Well, maybe I'll just do the hood, and maybe I'll do the back. That's how it happens. Then you look like one of those Real Housewives, with face all twisted up. These fucking idiots. Do I look? They're idiots. Do I look like I'm in my 20s? No, you look weird. You look fucking weird. You still look like you're in your 50s. I just can't guess what year anymore because I've never seen that year. I've never seen that shiny fucking look. It's almost like you discovered a new age between 52 and 53. Yeah. People, there's nothing wrong with being 52 and looking 52. All right? You're 52. You didn't get fucked. Yeah. What would you rather be? 52 and look 52 or be 52 and look like a 28-year-old lizard? All right? That's your options at this point. You know what's really like actually embarrassing is that the facelift, that's predominantly a white problem. You notice that? I've never seen a black person with a facelift ever. Other than like the Jacksons, but they're all out of their minds, right? Because their dad made them rehearse all day and sleep in the fireplace. Right, jamming all night. Get in there, you bastards! No hugs, no kisses. His face permanently twisted up from 50 years of screaming, sing, motherfucker! It's understandable with them. Hey, do you know why so many whiteys need facelifts? I love that word. I'm trying to bring it back. I love it. It's funny. Whitey! You know why? Do you know why so many Caucasians need facelifts? Because we don't know about lotion. See that? Only half of you laughed. That should have been everybody. Yeah, but a lot of you were sitting there like, well, what about lotion? What is this lotion you speak of, and what is the magic therein? Just to put it out there, you can use lotion on other parts of your body besides your dick. Yeah. If you ever wondered why your dick still looks brand new, but the rest of you is starting to look like an aging pirate, because you need to increase the circumference of the lotion distribution. All right? You got skin everywhere. Go home, check yourself out. The bottom of your feet look like a prehistoric riverbed. That's not part of the natural aging process. You dried out. I'm not judging you. Not judging anybody. I didn't know anything about lotion. Never used it the first 33 years of my life. Never used it. Till one night I was going out with this black girl, right? She was getting ready and she was just putting that shit on everywhere. Just slathering it on. I thought she had like a rash or something. I'm like, what are you, like poison ivy? What's going on with you? She goes, no, I'm just making sure I'm not ashy. I said, ashy? She goes, dry skin. I went, wow. I guess I freaked her out a little bit because I was like, wow. She's like, well, white people get ashy too. I was like, yeah, you know, I don't think we do. Yeah, I've been alive for 33 years. No one has ever said, hey, Bill, you're looking a little ashy. I never even heard that word until you said it. She's like, you're an idiot. Stick out your arm. So I stick out my arm, and ever so gently, she just drags her nails down. This smoke starts coming up. There's like pastry flakes flying off, track marks. She's signing her name. She's like, you see that? She goes, that's ashy. You're ashy? Freaked me out. I'm like, holy shit, I'm ashy. I didn't know anything about it. All I knew was that I always got itchy in the winter. Couldn't figure it out. Always got itchy in the winter. What the fuck do I get itchy? I thought it meant the bath towel was dirty. That's what I thought. And I would change it out and put a fresh one. Now I'm gonna be okay. Take a shower, dry off, fucking itching again. God damn it, I hate the winter. See that? That's why you gotta hang out with everybody. Yeah. There's too much information in the world, and every group of people misses a little bit. White people totally missed the lotion seminar at some point in history. I don't know if it's because we can't see it. You know, black people get ashy. It looks like they leaned up against a chalkboard or something. You know, they can see it. They miss it. Their friends help them out. Like, look at your ashy motherfucking elbow. What is wrong with you? Right? We miss that shit the way black people miss the whole register your weapons summit. Right? Just never got the information. The amount of rappers who've been busted for the unregistered Glock in the car just blows my mind. It's like, why would you do that to yourself? Do you just want to make an album over the phone? Is that what it is? Is that like the new auto-tune or some shit? I don't know. No, it breaks my heart every time I see it. I just think, God, if he just had one white friend. He just had one white friend in his entourage. Dude would have been sitting there going like, is that thing registered? You out of your mind? Dude, get it out of there. Get it out of there. Yeah, it's illegal. That's like fucking 3 to 5 mandatory. Dude, how do you not know that? That's the question. How do you not fucking know that? This guy's got an unregistered weapon in the car. Like, we're just gonna go driving around with it. It's just ridiculous. So see, there you go, all right? You don't need a facelift, okay? Lay off the booze, do some cardio, moisturize. You're gonna be fine. Okay, don't believe in these myths. Black don't crack, it's bullshit. They all put lotion on like every 20 minutes during the day. It's ridiculous. They all got a giant oil drum of this shit at home. Every morning they wake up, they dunk themselves in it, shake themselves off, and walk out the door absolutely glistening. Glistening! White guys like me are walking around, no hat on. Hey, let's go sailing! Passing out face down in the sand. Speaking of no boozing, man, I've been really trying to clean up my act as far as that boozing thing goes. Just really been laying off it, you know? I don't know what it is. Your fucking head gets big as you get older, you know? You keep boozing, you start getting that big Alec Baldwin, John Travolta head. And you don't notice, though, because every day you're brushing your teeth and you see in your head and it's just getting a little bit bigger. Keep drinking, I'll have another one, right? Then one day you go to take that cell phone picture and you're just like 6 inches in front of everybody else. You don't think it's a big deal. Maybe you leaned in because you're feeling good, right? Then all of a sudden you look at the picture, it's like, fucking yeah! Woo! It's like, I gotta lay off this shit. So I've been trying to learn how to fix shit around the house. That's what's filling up all this time of just being sober. That's brutal, dude. You have no idea how long a year is until you're stone sober. Oh, it's fucking brutal. So I'm learning how to fix shit, right? My girlfriend doesn't like it because she says I have a temper, you know? She's like, it's just not that you're trying to fix things. It's that you get frustrated, you punch the wall, the dog starts shaking. I just don't think it's a good idea. You're a comedian. You should tell jokes. He's a plumber. He should plumb, right? Trying to explain to her that losing your shit is part of the process of fixing something, right? Everybody does that. You buy, right? Yeah. You buy something at IKEA, you get halfway through putting it together, you're like, dude, where the fuck is the fucking... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Well, honey, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Why? You want to put it together? Well, then you put it together. You put together this fucking particle board piece of fucking shit. Its instructions make no sense. I will buy another one. I will buy another one. I'll buy fucking 5 and smash 4 if I want to. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, go to your mother's. I don't give a shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what story are you going to tell? This one, right? Not the part about how I pay all the fucking bills, right? How was that uncalled for? How was that uncalled for? I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to the fucking thing. I was talking to the fucking thing. I know what I said. I know what I said, okay? You don't need to tell me. I know what I said, yes. I am working on it. I am working on it, all right? Look, you think I want to be this guy? You think I want to be the guy who flips out about the fucking tables? I don't, okay? This isn't who I am. This is who I became, all right? I'm working through this shit. You didn't have to speak. Well, you do shit too, okay? You do shit too. Well, I thought you were going to your mother's. That's brutal. I hate having a temper, man. It's fucking embarrassing. I don't know. I'm sick of women trying to... Every girl I ever date's always trying to fix me. It gets annoying after a while, Like you're not out of your mind with all your fucking shoes. Right? What is that all about? I'm sick of this hypothetical perfect guy. Go get him. Go down to Applebee's. Let me know what you find. Okay? I've had it. I'm working. I'm trying. You go down and you get this Mr. Even-keeled all the time with his little fucking sport coat, right? You live with that guy for a while, Hey, honey, I'm home. How are you? Well, traffic was crazy. Almost lost it, but thank God I had that book on tape, right? Gulliver's Travels, always a classic. Always a classic. That's the guy you want, straight across the board. Even in the bedroom, right? Always making love to you, missionary style. I love you. Your hair is like an ocean. Never know when you like to be flipped over and have your face mushed into the pillows. You fucking psycho, right? Nah, she's right. She's always right. I gotta work on it. I hate having a temper. I don't know if it's hereditary. I don't know if it's part of the country I'm from. I've always snapped. My dad was like that. My dad's the greatest dude I ever met in my life. And he had a temper. Anytime anything broke in the house, 5 minutes into fixing it, he was bitching about his marriage. It was hilarious. He'd see something broke. Oh, Christ, will you look at that? God damn it, Billy, give me that fucking screwdriver. I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck I ever got married for. 13 goddamn years of this shit. You're a bitch, lady. You've been a bitch for years. Give me the pliers. Yeah, most guys would have left by now. Most guys would have left by now. That was one of his catchphrases. Most guys would have left by now, and you don't know how fucking good you got it, lady. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought he was nuts. Then I got older, started dating, I realized, this guy's making a lot of good points. He's not expressing them in the healthiest of ways. I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of like jealous of the way my dad gets to talk to my mom sometimes. Where are all those old school women you can just take your day out on? When did they stop making those angels? Who just knew it had nothing to do with them. They just sit there and let you blow out the lines, right? What a luxury, right? To fail all day, you come home and download all your insecurities on this other person. How was your day? How the fuck was your day? I'm out here making decisions. Keep these kids away from me. Give me a goddamn drink. Oh, with the tears. Then the bra-burning generation came in, right? Now you gotta sit there and listen to their stories all the time. Oh, it's the worst. You know what's the worst is when they're telling you a story and you want to listen, but just what they're talking about, you can't even retain it. So I was supposed to go out to lunch with Jennifer. I'm all ready to do that. I show up, she's there with Susan. She knows I hate Susan. I look like shit. Susan's been going to the gym. I mean, at that point, your head is like a newborn baby. You're trying to hold it up. You know? You can't. Even if you're trying to pay attention, you can't. Then you just start staring at their mouth after a while. Like, I can't believe it keeps coming out. This is fucking unbelievable. It's like, it starts fading off. You start thinking about your own life, right? Why did I take Nebraska given 28? What the fuck is wrong with me? It's an away game. All of a sudden, our voice goes, it goes up, right? I'm like, ah, fuck, that was a question. All right, now what do? Can't say yes, you can't say no, you gotta come with something neutral. What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It is what it is. You put one foot in front of the other and, you know, halftime adjustments, got nothing. No. I don't want to make my dad out like a psycho, man. My dad's the best dude I know, man. But, you know, I understand him, though. You know, he's like the exact opposite of me. You know, I planned out my life a little more, right? That's why I never got married. Never thought about getting married. It just looked horrific. It looked really difficult. It looked like a lot of them failed. Then if you had a kid, you have that whole weird situation, right? You got this thing that half looks like you, half looks like somebody you used to love and now want to slap the shit out of, right? Kid's coming up to the walk, you're like, son, just look to the right a little. Let me just kind of cheat, but Dad, I want to look at you. It's brutal. My dad was the exact opposite. Fell in love, got married, just started having kids. Had 5 kids by the time he was 33. Pre-Oprah, pre-Dr. Phil, pre-chicken soup for the holy fuck. I got 5 kids. I don't even know who I am yet. The pressure of that, feeding all those kids, man, I'm telling you. Every 3-4 days, he would just snap out of nowhere, you know? Can you pass the salt? Ah, you fucking bitch, how the fuck am I getting married for this bullshit? Boom, he'd slam the door, have the car in 3rd gear by the time we got it to the end of the driveway. Bop, 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 bop. My mother would always do the exact same shit. Just lock the door behind him, turn around, look at the kids, and just be like, Man, he's just crazy. He's just a crazy person. What is wrong with him? 8 hours later, he'd show up, no apology, she'd have dinner ready. She messed it up, he'd give her a rough time. Christ, you cooked the shit out of it! I don't know. I think I'll be a good dad, though. You know? I do. No, I analyzed it. I've actually finally come to the point. I want to have a kid, and I don't think it's that hard. I don't. Part of me really believes that, and the other part is I just like pissing off people with kids, you know? Whenever you say shit like that, oh, dude, you have no idea how difficult it is. This is a great one to say. Well, I mean, I got a dog. I mean, you know, how much, dude, you can't even fucking compare it to a dog. Yeah, I can. I just did, and I'll do it again. Mine's got 4 legs. Yours only has 2. Go ahead. Yours bites someone and gets a timeout. Mine gets put down. Stakes are raised. No, I think I know. I think I know how to raise a kid. You know what it is? You just play catch with them. I think that's the big deal, man. That's how you raise a kid. You play catch with them. You just talk about life. You distract them by throwing the ball. They don't even notice. You're filling their heads up with your theories. Right? You don't do it the old school way, the way your parents used to. Sit down across from you. You want to tell me about your day? Did anybody offer you any drugs? You learning about sex? You're like, dude, you're fucking freaking me out. I'm trying to eat a Pop-Tart here, right? No, you just take them in the back, you play catch with them. That's it. You talk about life, right? What's that, son? We're not going to church today. Fuck that. It's all a bunch of bullshit. God's everywhere, but I got to go down there to see him? Really? And he's mad at me down there and I owe you money? Go fuck yourself. Just cry. That's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's in here, all right? It's not down, it's in here. They try to take it, it's in here. You do something good, you feel good. You do something bad, you feel bad, you know? Unless you're like a sociopath and you don't feel shit, you know? Unless you got somebody duct taped upside down in your apartment, you know? And if you do something like that, I want you to feel like you can come to me, you know? Yeah, come to me, confess all of that. We'll go down to the precinct, we'll tell them everything. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you in. This isn't fucking Dexter. What are you mind? There's some feel-good serial killer walking around. He only kills the bad people. Listen, I know your mother and I, we've been arguing a lot lately, all right? But I know, you know I love her. I love her to death, okay? It's weird. I love her to death, but when I watch her eat toast, I just want to choke her. I don't know what it is. It's the routine, right? Left, then the middle. Just why don't you just fold it in half and fucking eat it? You know what I mean? It's unreal. You know? That's when you know you met the right one. When you want to slap the shit out of him, but you don't. You know? You want to leave, but you don't. There's something about him you just can't fucking leave, right? So don't settle down till you meet one like that. That's when you know. Till then, you know, put a condom on, you know, just bang as many as you can so you don't have a midlife crisis. That's what you do. Don't tell your mother I'm telling you any of this shit either. Yeah. That's my game plan. You know, I do have a dog. That doesn't count for anything. I've never understood that. You know? I love my dog, but I've learned a lot being a dog owner, man. You know? Any dog's a good dog unless you're a psycho. You know? I got a pit bull. It's still a great dog unless you're a fucking psycho. And evidently, I'm a psycho because my dog has just been a complete maniac over the last, 6 months, you know? I didn't realize that dogs feed off your vibes, you know? Like, if you're chilling, they're chilling. You know, if you're sleeping, they're sleeping. But if you're a psycho like me and you're screaming at the ref on TV being like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I didn't realize the dog was over in the corner being like, yeah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is bullshit. I don't know what this guy's mad at, but I love this guy. This guy feeds me. Is it the door? Are you mad at the door? Yeah, I had no idea I was amping this dog up. I'm so
You always have an interesting take on what's happening in the world. First question, everyone talking about voter turnout. Did you vote yesterday?
Yes, I did.
You did. Good for you.
Yes, I did.
Got to vote.
Yes, I did. I can't quite remember who I voted for president. It wasn't Trump or Hillary, though. I didn't like either one of them.
Really? You didn't like either one?
No, I didn't. I couldn't stand her. She dresses like a real estate agent, like her doing this thing with her head.
Yeah.
The other guy's saying, take people's coats.
Yeah. You didn't like either one?
No, I didn't. I couldn't stand her. She dresses like a real estate agent, like her doing this thing with her head.
Yeah.
The other guy's saying, take people's coats.
Yeah.
They just didn't offer anything for me.
Yeah, so they didn't appeal to you.
No, they didn't, and I don't understand why everybody's so upset.
Yeah.
You know, like, what's gonna happen to you? If you liked Obama, did he call you at all in the last 8 years? Did he ever put a sandwich on your table? You do that. You're gonna keep doing that. You're gonna be fine.
Right.
Everybody's like, what's he gonna, oh my God. Dude, I have to say, though, him winning is the most astounding thing I've ever seen.
It was a surprise.
No. Surprise. Dude, like, you're talking like Lake Placid, the Olympics, when we beat the Russian, buries that. Kurt Gibson's home run is a joke.
Right.
The Giants beating the undefeated Patriots, that's all a joke. Dude, the star of a reality show is gonna run the country. The guy who decided if Brett Michaels or Cyndi Lauper would make a better CEO for a company that doesn't exist is gonna be running stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was the shit, though. He was like, he just reminded me like when I didn't read the book and I'm just winging it, you know? I'm gonna do it. How you gonna do that? Oh, you'll see. You'll see. It worked. Dude, he is the greatest shit talker of all time. He sat at like a $100,000 breakfast while the president trashed him. Humiliated.
This is a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm jumping around.
White House Correspondents' Dinner, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for giving it structure.
Yeah.
Humiliated the guy.
Right.
My wife would love you. You should sit next to me during brunch. She never knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sits there, the guy totally trashes him. He's absolutely humiliated. And within like 2-3 years, he had that guy's job.
Right.
So you could never talk shit to him. Going,
Right.
hey, Donald, you know, one time I was in a bar and this guy came in, oh, really? One time I was sitting, I paid $100,000 for breakfast. The President Trump, what the hell's his name? Barack?
Obama.
Yeah, Obama.
Yeah. I'm giving you structure now.
Yeah,
President
yeah.
Obama.
He trashed me, and 2 years later I had a fucking job. I kicked him out of his house.
Yeah.
Out of his house.
Well, how did you think the night would go?
I thought Hillary was going to kill him.
Yeah.
I totally did. I was sitting there going like, you know, I mean, I thought he was going to do okay, but then it was unbelievable. It's like one of those things like you're watching a game and you don't care who wins. You know what I mean? You just, I'm just hoping it's going to be a good game. And then all of a sudden, you know, one team's up by like 30, you're thinking, and he just came in and I don't know, the Statue of Liberty. I don't know how he did it. It's astounding.
Are you worried about him at all being in office? Do you think, I mean, does it concern you?
I don't know. I feel like the president, you only see him like once every 3 weeks. You know? It'd be like if you were dating a chick and if she was a jerk, but you only saw her once every 3 weeks. There's like no way she could break your heart, you know?
What?
No, it's you gotta see people they're day to day.
Yeah? Well, what do you think his presidency is going to be like? You know, a forecast for us. What's it going to be like?
I have no idea. I have no idea. All I know is the other one used to go to those Bilderberg meetings, you know, where they'll dress up like yaks and have those eyes wide shut parties. So I didn't know what she was going to do.
Wait, Hillary Clinton?
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
That meeting they have underneath the mountain.
What are you talking? I brought you out here to bring perspective and knowledge
I don't have
at a
any
painful
perspective.
time, and this is madness.
I don't
what do you
have
mean
any-
she dresses like
What
a
do you want
yak
me
and
to
meets
say?
under a mountain?
What do you want me to say? Like the whole thing, none of it made sense. Like this guy saying he's going to build a wall from California to like El Paso, Texas. Like, dude, I've done that drive. That's like a 2-day drive, 85 miles an hour. Like, like you're going to build a wall. You're really going to do this. Like, how much is this going to cost? How many times you going to go to Home Depot? Like, how big is this thing going to be? Look how long it took to build the Freedom Tower, and we wanted that. That took 15 years. Dude, by the time they build that thing, we're going to be the ones going over it. It's not going to happen. No, I'm not like, you know.
Well, how could the polls be so wrong? That's a big question everyone's asking today. Is the polls all said, oh, Hillary, 95% chance, 85% chance. How could that have ggone so wrong?
Because I don't think that they talk to people. I think they just hang out in their conference room and be like, yeah, you feeling what I'm feeling? Yeah, let's go with 47%. When did they do it? No one has ever asked me. And I also think if you're any sort of a normal person, if just somebody came walking up to you with a clipboard, like, hey, who are you voting for president? You'd be like, hey, none of your f***ing business. And you just walk away. So basically what you're getting people either so stupid or just with so much free time that they would sit there and they would talk to somebody with a clipboard. I would never do that.
And they would probably say whatever comes to mind, yeah.
Right, yeah.
You don't have to tell the truth.
Exactly.
Fascinating stuff. We're going to take a break. Much more with Bill Burr. Stick around. The immigration site to move to Canada crashed. Do you think people are going to really move to Canada? Do you think
I hope so. I hope so.
You want
Yeah,
people
there's
to move
too
to-
many people here. The rent's too high and all that. Just thin it out. Give us a little negotiating thing. And then what's going to be funny up there, it's not going to be Michael Moore's Canada. What he said, oh, you keep your doors unlocked and everybody's drinking syrup and yeah.
He didn't say everyone's drinking syrup. I'm quite
Talk to
certain.
anybody of color that tried to make it playing hockey up there. Listen to the stories they had. You'd be like, were you in Alabama? No, it was in Manitoba. Yeah, those are still white people up there.
Yeah.
Just because they're on the other side of the invisible line doesn't mean that they're not going to act like white people.
Yeah. So you're not a big fan of Canada, is what you're saying?
No, I love Canada, but I don't go up there with like this starry look in my eye like everyone's going to be riding around on mooses, right? It's just like these people, they're human beings. They're selfish. They're into what they want. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Conan, I really don't, I don't pay attention to things.
I know. That's why I love getting your take. Do you think the debates had any impact at all? We had to watch so many debates. Do you think it had any impact on the election?
No, I think people already made up their mind. Like, I was dying laughing by the fourth one. I was just like, who are these people sitting there, in the fourth debate going like, well, I don't know, but, well, that was a good point. But then again, there is that. It's like you knew who you were voting for. You knew from day one. So.
Right. What about the angle, there was a lot coming from the Hillary Clinton camp that Trump is bad for children. And they had a lot of ads that said, you know, children are watching this guy
Oh, we all know
talk.
that children 5 and 6 years old are always tuning into the debates. Taking notes. That's what I did when I was a kid. I'll never forget that. I remember Watergate like it was unbelievable. I was sitting there, I was like 3 years old, just taking it in. Yeah, I was just like, wow, this guy's going to get impeached. This is the most amazing thing that's happened in my 3-year-old life.
So as a child, you were not that interested in politics, and you don't think children are in general?
I don't. I know there's so much stuff that's going on. It's a really weird time. I just hope people stop yelling at each other. And there's a bunch of just crazy stuff out there. They're saying that, you know, racist white people voted for Trump. And, you know, maybe some people did. But I just think my experience being on the road is a lot of white people like racism, it doesn't track with them because it's not in their life.
Right. Right.
So it's like our clothes, you know. You just, can I afford this? Is anybody going to make fun of me if I wear this? You don't think about the person who like sews it together for like a month for $1, right? And wants to jump out the window, you know? Yeah. So that's how people look at it. So because I noticed like when I was on the road, I'd be like, yo, this guy's got people yelling the N-word out at his rallies. What about that? And like white people be like, yeah, well, you know, I'm not about that. You know, I definitely don't condone that. But Hillary, blah, 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 blah. And that's what I learned. It's like people give a about what's gonna like affect them. So, I don't know. It's not a fun time. It isn't.
Again.
It's not a.
Again, lovely having you here.
Not a. What do you want me to do? It's like
I thought you were gonna sing a song.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as people are gonna say. I hope that all this screaming and yelling is gonna stop. And you know, I hope people step outside themselves. A little? I don't know.
Yeah. I think they will.
I don't know.
I tried to give it a little bit of an uptick at the end. You're like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Welcome back, everybody.
vulgarity. I enjoy it. So, yeah, I did all the touristy shit today, unapologetically. With the ad, oh, Jesus, really? 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 Dude, that was the gayest fucking ring. Do you own a nightclub? Is that what it was? Huh? That was you, really? Why did you move and reach to your pocket then if that wasn't you? No? Okay, all right. I'm feeling out these English crowds. You guys say like one thing and then you shut the fuck up. There's really no back and forth. It wasn't me, it was him. Oh, it wasn't you? Yeah, I'm done with my part of it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's as far as I was going to take it. So, had my first drink in like fucking 2.5 months last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to stop. I know. No, I know. I had to stop. I was getting too crazy in the States, man. I passed out at a football game for like 40 minutes. I mean, like out. Like heavy head, you know, scaring children. You know, when you wake up and you can feel, you like notice everyone's been looking at you. It's like one of those moments. Just sitting there like, dude, you're 41, you don't have any kids. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know? Just had one of those moments. I don't know, but I'm not going to join Alcoholics Anonymous. That's not my thing. I just shut it down. You guys ever do that? You just shut it down for a while, try to be a good boy, you know? But, I don't know. I can't. I've been trying to do the right thing. Went to church for the first time in like 15 years. I usually don't go to church because, like, the urge to heckle, like this. I can't just... If you're not going to bring up dinosaurs, it's like the beginning of your movie's fucked up. I can't listen to you. No, it's annoying. I walked in the church, first thing I saw was Jesus was hanging there, right? Like his head down with his whole, I did it for you. It's immediately, I got all defensive. Like, yeah, well, you know, I really didn't ask you to. Is that why you did it? So you could fucking bring it up every goddamn Sunday? Why don't you do it because you want to do it, you know? No, even the priest. It was Super Bowl Sunday. The first word, you know, big football game over there. First words, he goes, oh, I see you guys all came out here early so you could get it out of the way. It's like, dude, the game doesn't come on until 3:30. What do you got, a 3 o'clock mass, you asshole? How about we made time for this shit, you know? So right off the bat, I'm looking at the priest like, all right, this guy's a dick. I'm not listening to him. You guys heavily into that over here? The whole Jesus thing? Can I ask you a question? When's he supposed to come back this time? Is it like, what, like 2012? Is he supposed to come back on like some 7-headed horse? Like chopping people's heads off, whatever Pink Floyd shit they told you was going to happen? No, just get it. It's such a stupid religion. Just hanging around waiting for this angry hippie to come back. Don't you remember he was going to come back in like Y2K? Remember that? Year 2000? Your calculator was going to shit the bed. Like, he was going to come out riding on like the back of a white rhino with some sword chopping people's heads off. It's fucking stupid. It's been 2,000 years. I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't think he's coming back. No, so stop looking out your window like some sad kid waiting for his deadbeat dad to show up. He's not coming back. So pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. You know, it's up to you. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is right. It's just how I feel. You know, you guys believe in the afterlife?
No.
Some of you do? I hope there is. I hope there's an after party. I hope there's like more to this shit, but all logical thought just says you go right in the ground, you know? Like a deer. You're just dead. Like fish. Fish don't die and then they go somewhere and they, oh yeah, I remember you as a kid. It's like laughable. It's laughable. So we just can't get beyond ourselves and they know. So you're just fucking dead. I can't picture myself dead. I can, but I'm still thinking. I'm just laying there like, all right, this fucking sucks. That's all there is. I just lay here in this box. Yelling at some guy in the grave next door, you know. This is it. There's nothing else. Wait for the worms, motherfucker. That's creepy. No, they're not bringing up the dinosaur thing. That thing is just making you feel like shit. That's why I left it to begin with. stopped going to church, but then I don't know, just really been just trying to stop being like a piece of shit. I think I finally figured out what being an adult is. You know, it's just kind of like, you gotta be your own parent. You know that voice in your head, you gotta listen to it. You know, it's like, come on, man, go to bed. Don't eat that, don't fuck her, what are you doing? All the night, just go home. You know you don't want to do this shit, right? I've been ignoring that voice for the last 20 years. Running around acting like I'm getting away with shit, you know? No, God, I'm not getting away with anything. I'm a fucking loser. I really am. I'm heading into like my creepy years. No, so I figured I'd go to church and all they did was piss me off. No dinosaurs. You guys have Scientology over here? Yeah. No? I'll tell you, as much as people give that religion shit, at least they have the decency to bring up space. I mean, how do you ignore that? Why would this dude invent all of this stuff and then just focus on this one little marble? It doesn't make any sense. That'd be like if you built like a 7 trillion bedroom house and you just sat in the corner of one bedroom staring at one little piece of the carpet. And then guy in the Prius, does he go to a titty bar? Oh, that pisses me off. Write that down, write that down, write that down. That's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know, I'm going through like a fucking breakdown here. You know, I'm halfway through my life if I'm lucky. I haven't figured out shit. And I think you go on the ground when you die. That's where I'm at. I don't know. You ever think sometimes Earth is like a punishment for some shit you did in like another solar system? I think that sometimes. Like I fucked up. They took away my spaceship, confiscated my ray gun, and they Men in Black me. Now I can't remember anything. Just doomed to walk around in and out of like TGI Fridays with like this emptiness. I can't put my finger on. Do y'all like to see our specials? I can't do it anymore. That's why I came over here. I can't tour the States anymore. Watching these fat fucks going in and out of the Cheesecake Factory. They put cookies in cake. It's fucking unbelievable. It's like you took fat and they fucked. It's horrific. People sit there with their faces pressed up against the glass. I candy in that one. It's the wave of depression that hits me. No, that's the big thing about traveling. You got to make sure you go to cool cities, or else I'm telling you, your view on humanity is just brutal. Like, I just taped another special, man, and I traveled for like 5 months straight on the road. And some of the animals that I saw when I was in the airports, it's unbelievable. I saw this woman, she was eating like Egg McMuffins, plural, Egg McMuffins. Just like 3 of them in a row, just tossing them down the road like a pelican, just firing away. And when she was done, she wiped her face with the bag. Oh, with the bag! Not even ladylike, like the corner, she's like, ah! She just got a straight razor shave. I saw this other guy, this dude, he was so out of shape. He was trying to itch this part of his back. He couldn't even reach it, so he walked up to a support pole that was holding up the whole floor of an airport. And just starts rubbing up against it like a fucking grizzly bear. Just an animal. Dude, I'm telling you, I was so pro swine flu a couple of months ago. It was ridiculous. I couldn't wait for it to hit. I'm like, let it fucking burn. Let it burn right through the population. There's no reason to fear it. It's only going to kill the weak. You know? Wear a sweater, get 8 hours sleep, take your vitamins, you're going to be fine. No, that's the problem with human beings. We're the only species that saves the weak. We're the only ones that don't. We're the only ones that do that shit. You ever see a dumb squirrel? Yeah, do you have fucking squirrels over here? I didn't realize that. I have no idea. Is that unique to America? A squirrel? They just over there, they can't paddle. You know? For the love of God, can somebody answer me? Hey, all right. Well, I didn't see any today. Jesus Christ. No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show, it was like a poor excuse for The View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you didn't get the memo, Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching. Oh, fuck! Ah! Now I get it. Upset daisy, sweetheart. Here we go. There you go. Oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top.
I love globes, actually.
Yeah.
I do. Because you can never remember where all the countries are, so it's always fun to discover a new one.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't know Nicaragua was right next to Costa Rica. Have you guys ever heard of Nicaragua?
Yeah, because we schooled in England, so...
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
I worked way too friggin' hard for this.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
I have about 10 kids.
You have 10 children?
Yes, I do.
You're 21 years old. You have 10 children? And with how many different women do you have these 10 children? How many?
About 4.
What does that mean, about 4?
About 4 of them, including your daughter.
You got a crooked nose, one of your ears is fucked up, your top lip is stupid, your hairline is fucked up, and one of my ears is dumb. And your skin complexion makes my balls itch.
You got a crooked nose, one of your ears is fucked up, your hairline's fucked up, your lip is crooked, your eye went down, and your balls is darker than mine. Yeah. Yeah, I won.
Awful.
It's bizarre.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's a no?
No.
No.
Thank you for seeing us anyway.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It looked like the before, during, and after of Weight Watchers.
Lasted how long?
9 years, 180 episodes.
You gave it up, right?
I did. So.
They didn't cancel you. You canceled them.
You're not aware of this?
No, I'm asking you.
You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented.
Is this
still CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also.
Elizabeth shoots in my fears like almost despair. So let's share the prophesy. For you and for you, not the mind of your legs that could tell me you get to see me first. And alone as she can, as if to be my trigger. So let's share the prophesy. Bring up both my arms and we'll jump out the window and see what the future holds. There's no time, you can't ignore how you feel inside. I can see them upon my heart. Take my hand to show you how we say me to start. I gotta run.
Are you ready?